Good morning and happy holidays, and hopefully a successful new year coming up for everybody from the Caledonia Corral. One of the problems that I do see people mention a lot is what to do with water for pastured pigs. It is a challenge, especially living in the northern country. We've dealt with a cold spell here with below zero temperatures, and that can be kind of hard on pigs. I do prefer them to stay out in the pasture. I've read up on a lot of people using a nipple system. Of course, the nipple is stainless steel, and it's kind of hard to keep those things from freezing up. So what I've done here is I've gotten several pig waterers from Fleet Farm. You can order those online also at fleetfarm.com. They have a little float mechanism dumping into a tray in the bottom, as you can see here. It's easy to keep the tank from freezing, but it's a difficult challenge, same with nipples, to keep those trays from freezing. So what I've done here is I built an enclosure, and I got 1.5 inch styrofoam in underneath the plywood, and also on the 2x6 base on the bottom underneath the plywood. And I built a top for it, and I got 1.5 inch piece of plywood that basically floats on the water inside, at least down to the first ridge level. And I've been very successful with this. I do got a heater inside. Now that's where the challenge comes in for a lot of people. I am over 100 feet away from the barn. And you need a good heavy extension cord, 12 gauge at the minimum. 10 gauge gets pretty expensive, but I think you'll find it's well worth the money if you got any length to run. Now the problem is with a 1500 watt heater, they burn a lot of electricity. Basically can't run anything else off on whatever circuit the heater's plugged into. You need a heavy extension cord for them not to be tripping the circuit breaker, and you'll be able to see your electric meter get dizzy going round and around. This enclosure has helped tremendously. I tried just with the styrofoam laying on top of the heater inside. As I said, it keeps the tank unfrozen, but the the tray keeps on freezing up. My tray, I've had to break a thin layer of ice around, just like it is right now. There's two other things I'm going to do to improve on this yet, and that is to close up these sides. And basically, because it's, cutting around ridges and that, I think I'm going to go with fiberglass insulation, and I'm going to cut a piece of plywood to go from here to here, and that'll keep on both sides of the tray. That'll keep the wind from blowing the warmer air around the tank, and that will help a lot also. And when I put this piece of plywood on here, I'm going to get a fish aquarium aerator, stick holes down through here, and run it along the side, and I'm going to put a little air stone so that it just sticks out in the tray in the back there, and that will keep it freezing. I have a livestock tank next to the barn, no enclosure around it whatsoever. I got a 100 watt heater in there with an aerator, and that keeps that thing open enough for the steers and cow. If I got to break a little bit off around it, make it a little bit open, that's what I do. But it doesn't take a lot with an aerator, and it burns a whole lot less electric. So everybody is more happier, and of course in this day and age, there's not a lot of profit into sticking. I think I figured a 15 watt heater, if the thermostat is running all the time on it, you'll be spending at least $40, if not more, dollars a month on just one 15 watt heater. A 250 heat lamp is bad enough. Besides, you're talking about the fire hazards also. So hope this helps, and I've been really happy with it. Let me know if you Had any questions, message me on my Caledonia Corral Facebook page. That's Caledonia Corral. Also, I do got an email. That's Caledonia Corral @hotmail.com too. We'll see you and have a safe and happy holiday.